Alright, today we're going to take off this bad boy right here. It's the alternator. I had to check battery light on my truck driving to work in the mornings, and I think this is my culprit. We are going to be taking it off the belt here, so always be sure you have a diagram of how they go. That's your alternator for reference. I have the 4.6. Mine says 4.6 right here. Yours may or may not. To get it out, we got to get this intake manifold off, cold air intake, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to disconnect the battery. So, battery is an 8mm. Go ahead and disconnect that bad boy. You only got to disconnect one side. I'm going positive just because it's right here. Woo. A little bit looser. A little bit of corrosion in there I don't want to touch. I'm going to set it right there. I'm going to get this cover off right here. There's 3 bolts. One there, and one right there, and one right there. They are 10mm. Is that showing up? 10mm. So, take that off. Oh, the battery was an 8mm, by the way. I always put all my stuff in a central location. I'll put them right here so that they'll stay. Let's go ahead and break out on these two. Both loose now. Take them off. Oh, my head. Alright, now once this cover's off, pull it off. Now, what I'll do with this, I'm going to set it to the side. Since these 3 bolts go to it, I'm going to put them in it. And that always helps me out. Alright, so now we're here at the throttle body. I guess I got to take it off right there. Hopefully I can take it off and slide it out of the way enough. I've got some hoses and stuff hooked to it. Unless it'll disconnect right there. I really don't know. I just need just enough to get to the alternator itself. It's a flathead screw driver. Put that back in there. So we just have a simple flathead. Just loosen it. Don't take it all the way out because you'll be in trouble if you do. So it's loose. Now let's see if it'll come off. Did it? And just set it right there. As you can see, all my lines are still hooked. That one actually looks pretty bad right there. Maybe we'll replace it later. I'll show you a little trick that I'm gonna do. So find the. Here we go. I got a bungee. So I don't lose my belt when I do this. I hook my belt right there over the alternator. A little hook here. So it's going to go right here. The other end is right there. Now as you can see, this is not very tight. It's pretty loose. The idea is to keep the belt on all of these little pulleys right here when it comes off the alternator. That's why I have a little bit of slack, because I'm going to take a 1/2-inch drive. I'm going to stick it in this hole right here. There's a little hole right there. My finger's in it right now. And this right here. Just a 1/2-inch drive without anything on it. So you take that and you stick it in that hole. in there. I've just put the 1/2-inch drive into the end of this little pulley. It's got a little arm on it. Goes down to the pulley and you pull towards the passenger side. Push or pull towards the passenger side. I'm sorry, the other way, to the driver's side. And it will actually loosen the belt. I will need both hands for this, so catch back up in just a second. As you can see, I've loosened it up with the 1/2-inch drive. And I have the belt on my hook here. The alternator is now free, and the belt is still around all the pulleys. It's probably very loose, and I'm going to be very careful when I take the alternator out. But it's on there. So, a little trick I learned there. All right, now we got to get these 3 tins out here. There's another one right there, and another one right there. Maybe that's picking up, maybe it's not. It's right there. Those are all tins. Go ahead and get them out. They definitely gave you enough room in this thing. Well, the purpose of getting a small V8 was to have room to do stuff. Apparently I was wrong. Go ahead and loosen the extension. And 10mm. So if you'll say 10mm. You only need to take this one top one out that's closest to the alternator. That is not the easiest to get to. Come on out. You don't want to drop it. There it is. I'm going to set it right there. Right, I've got 2 more. One there and one on the other side. Got that one loose. Let's see about this one here. Got a lot of buildup on it. A lot of gunk. Alright, don't need both hands for just a second. Okay, there he goes. I'm really bad at cameras. Well, that was also just a 10mm. 10mm. Oh no! Yeah, somewhere. Shoot. Well, now I have to go down there. There's the socket my phone should be. Ow. still recording. Awesome. Alright, just using the socket now to pull it out. These are probably really long. They tend to be on these things. Gracious. So here are your two bolts. They're now out. That 10mm. Alright, now you have cables that are hooked to your alternator. Now I'm going to try to wrestle this thing out while they're still in there. My bungee cord is still holding awesomely, which is amazing, by the way. Lift up, wrestle this thing out of here. Got a little bit of room. See if we can get an angle where we can see it. There we go. Fire. Again. Alright, come on out. I'm coming out the passenger side way. I'm going to need both hands just for the leverage. I'll get back with you. Okay. Ford had a lot of faith in their alternators because they didn't want you to change them. I don't know what sensor that is right there, but man, if you ever need to change it out, about the only way you can get to it. Alright. My belt still looking good. It's still on everything except for this one here. but I'm really not that worried about it right now. Basically, we're going to unplug these 3 little plug-ins. This is the back of the alternator. Let's turn it over. Now, you just need a flathead screwdriver to get in there, and pop that out. There we go. Unclipped. Oh man, I think I missed it. Stick it in there and you just pull it out. This one here. Same style. Just gotta get you a little flathead in there. Catch it at the bottom. If I can get it. Oh no, I think I broke it. Lift it up. Flat out. And then this one is, I think it's another 10 millimeter. It's got a little boot on the end of it. All my tools and stuff will stay. It is 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter nut there. Boom. Broke it off there. We'll see it right there. I probably won't need it because I bet a new one will come with it. Alright, and there it is. Oh, and it is now out. Let's look at it on the ground. It looks old. The truck is an 03 and this is probably original equipment. Alright. Now, let's go to the parts store and test it, and then we'll put the new one back on if this one's not bad, not good. Alright.